Okay, let's go ahead and get started. Welcome to our Twitch Tuesday. We're going to spend an hour with Colonial Conquest today. A lot of people probably have never played this game, or if you have, you're old like me, or you're developers of this game. But I enjoy it. It's pretty simple. It's a lot of fun. It's a bit imperialistic, so that old school kind of way. And I like playing the standard game, but this, here you see the historical scenario, which is you already have some colonies established. The brink of war. You also have colonies established, but you also start war with the other side. And this is sort of the standard. You only have your own country, and this is my favorite way to play it. And thanks to some inspiration from just watching someone streaming Hearts of Iron, I'm going to go ahead and play as Japan today. They're sort of in the middle of the road with their navy and their army, and they have to raise a big fleet like England does, so that they can move their armies from place to place. So it's a little bit more difficult, and we might actually finish a 500-point game. I don't know that for sure, though. So I'll go ahead and put us to 500 points. First 500 points wins. Okay. Young Mutsuhiro, you have become Emperor Meiji after your ascension to power in 1867. Japan is emerging from the dark Middle Ages of the shogunate and the daimyo. The country is rapidly industrializing and rearming using new technologies. The country's borders, formerly closed to foreign interaction, have begun to open, and Japan is slowly emerging as a major industrialized country. The Meiji Restoration, which I think probably should have been capitalized, is here to stay. But you can push back the Russian threat, measure up the emerging growth of the United States, and resist the rapid international expansion, of European countries to expand the empire and become Meiji the Great. See if we can do that. Although I'll settle for Meiji the Pretty Good today. So, we have, I'm just going to go ahead and fortify. On the spring turn is when you can buy things, do things like fortify. It increases your defenses for a particular location. And as you can see, I have 30 quote-unquote fleets, 50 fleets, 5 fleets, or 5 ships. These are 75 armies, 150 armies, 30 armies. I think I can build troops there, I can build troops here. I cannot build troops here, so let's do this, because it's freaking me out. I like even numbers. I know 30 is an even number, but it's not what I want. Okay, and forces. Well, I can build forces there, so I don't have to worry about that. Okay, so in Kyushu, let's build some troops. Really only want to build enough to get that up to 100 for defensive purposes, but I don't know. So now Russia fleets, so I was playing Russia the other day, they're 140,000 each. Japan, their fleets are still 10 fleets is £1 million, which is a lot. Build 20 fleets there. Okay. And I'm going to move 25 of those. 25 of those over here. In the meantime, that'll give me 75 ships here. Let's build another 20, or excuse me, 10. And 75 troops. Okay. I'll wait till those other fleets arrive and then we'll send some troops somewhere. Probably we should pick on an island, honestly, to start with. I suspect that Korea will be a difficult nut to crack, but we'll see. And yes, you get 18 quote-unquote moves per turn. That's moving forces from one country to another. So if you, get 20 of them. And of course it asks you if you want, but I'll turn that off. Course. Wow, I'm really far behind. Oh, France gets knocked back. Okay. Oh, if I not introduce myself, I'm Old Man of War. This is my stream channel on Twitch. I will be recording this and uploading it to YouTube later today. But for now, I hope you're enjoying the stream itself. Alright, so let's go ahead and take a look here. Alright, so we want to move these forces. I'll go into Formosa, I suppose. And we'll take 75 ships, and we'll take 75 armies. And that's really all we can do from summer, autumn, and winter. Well, you can, if you have money. Here, thank you. So, Honshu, that tells you all about Honshu, but we don't need that. We click on Korea, for instance, we can click on that. But I don't have any income, or I don't have any money to find out more about this. And you can spy and things like that on countries. You can also give other countries economic aid. Alright, I managed to take Formosa. And after every battle, you get a war report, your attacks, your defenses. There's also a move order summary, but that doesn't really bring that up. Alright, I lost 25 armies. Formosa is going to give me another 400,000 per, and it's going to be 37 victory points, which is good. Good. Now we don't need that many fleets there, so we're going to move forces back to me just leave 5 ships there because I can. Oops. And we'll probably fortify, but we'll reinforce next time as well. Okay. And again, that's all we can really do at this point. It's probably worth it to be aggressive. Yeah, let's go take Guam. And just send all wall. Attacking in winter, which is dangerous to do. Not in this game though. There are no seasons. It doesn't really. There are seasons, but there are no seasonal effects that I'm aware of. Although there might be. I don't know. I don't think there are. Let's see what happens here. As you can see, this game is pretty simple to play. You build your armies, you build your fleets, you go ahead and move. You can go ahead and you can give money to different nations, the big nations as well as the smaller ones. Well, that wasn't too bad. So that was a smart move on my part. Okay, so we don't need all that there. Let's we'll move this force. Okay. There we go. Yeah, it's a bit clunky now and then as well. Let's go ahead and fortify that. We'll fortify Formosa. And that leaves us with 8 million. That's not bad. Move back home. We will send all but 5 of our ships. And we will send 27 troops. So now there are, okay. So there are 51 armies there. That's fine. It'll grate on me a little bit, but it'll be okay. So, let's go ahead and build. Again, we really need to concentrate on building ships. And if I spent everything I had, I could build 80 ships. But let's try just building 50. It still leaves me with 3 million, and then we can buy 100 armies for that. Okay. Let's do that. And once the other ships arrive back, we'll go ahead and send a force off. Probably, we might try to take Hawaii. I suppose I should land on the mainland somewhere, or try to counteract what's going on by the French. Germany, sorry, by the Germans. But I don't know, it's a good decision. Oh, I'm out of money again, so I can't spy. I like the resources to spy, so we'll go ahead and hit the next turn. Pardon me. All right. What are we going to do? Let's go ahead You know, let's go ahead and see if we can take Luzon. Thanks. Okay. That really is all we need to do. We've left ourselves a bit defenseless at the moment, but I think that's okay. Most of the time, the countries are busy going after one another. So I don't think now if someone else is going after the sun, that could be an issue. Yeah, alright, not too bad. Losses are not too bad. And then there's Mindanao. So we can move from Luzon to Mindanao. Shall see what that looks like. And we will move our fleet back to Japan. And 5 ships may not seem like a lot, but it does make it harder for an enemy to take your province. You're going to need to spend it on 5 ships if I take it. It does make it harder for an enemy to take your province. They have to defeat the fleets first, and then land troops. So, I guess that's... Russia hasn't gone very far. And you have Sweden and Persia. They really should be more aggressive. Excuse me. Alright. Let's see what we got here. Let's see if we can take Mindanao. I did. At heavy cost, it looks like, though. Heavy enough? Again, the map is a little on the clunky side at times. Also 10 ships. 10,000 troops. There we go. Or 10 armies. Kind of a vague. You can think of them as regiments, I guess. Or divisions, but probably more like regiments at this time period. Alright. I think probably the smart move will be to take Borneo and then land in Indochina. And just feed troops to Indochina and then start attacking north. I guess I could do that with Korea too. I still have enough troops. I won't have enough troops to attack both. Why is just right there? That's tempting, actually, to put me a little closer to America. But that might spark a conflict right off the bat. to the stream. I'm Old Man of War, and I am streaming, Colonial Conquest today for Twitch Tuesday. When I'm done here, I'll go ahead and upload this recording to my YouTube channel. So if you don't catch all of it here, you can catch it there. New forces to Japan. 5 fleets, because we don't need 10 fleets there. Okay, so that will give opening 10 ships there. Currently have 9 million. Good. Another 50 ships. That will leave me with actually, let's do this. Let's do the 50 ships. Let's go to Korea. Let's spy. So, 200,000. And there are 88 armies in the region. And it's mountainous. They would crush us. So, if we go to Borneo. Oh, you can subvert as well. You can spend your money to remove armies. Borneo is also a very tough proposition. So we would need a lot of forces to do that. And the Celebes? My apologies for pronouncing it badly. But checked in China yet? I guess I'm going to check it again. Alright, still tough, but I could probably, that's probably worth it. So, and actually, I have enough fleets here to move my troops. So we are going to move to here. 105 ships. And 103,000 troops. And hopefully that will succeed. Because we'll find out. Oh, England. England again. Excellent. I took Indochina. So, Colonial Conquest is a game that I played as a high school into college. I had an Apple IIc, significantly less powerful computer than I have now. And you may occasionally hear my little one in the background playing on her computer, her pad. So, we're going to send those troops back. So a few years ago, I'd always wanted them to redo the game in a modern way. And I was hoping that Gary Grigsby, who was working with SSI at the time, would find his way to redo Colonial Conquest, but I guess not. So, but this company did. I don't know much about them. I know that the game has some issues, and I don't know if they're still taking feedback on those issues or not. But it's still fun to play. And it's a bit of nostalgia as well. And there is a certain... There's a definite strategy to it. As well as playing the different scenarios, which make it more challenging. So it's not easy by any stretch. You have to make good decisions, which I don't know if I am or not, but we'll see. Now England's really moving out. They must have been building up their fleets. Okay, so here we go. We are in fall of 1872. I think this is turn 11 of the game. So we're going to leave these troops here in Indochina. We're going to reinforce them next year. And I think we may very well focus on building up a huge army, and landing it in Indochina, then just going on the offensive as far as it'll take us. My apologies if I sound a little nasally or a little nose heavy today. Got some summer allergies going on, or something akin to it. Could be Captain Trips, I don't know. Hope not. It's a little late in the year for that. So, is anybody excited about seeing the Dark Tower this week? Hope to see it this weekend or next week if possible. I hope it's good. I really hope it's good. Okay, that's the first thing. Go to China, fortify. Okay, well, that's good. We should probably leave ourselves somebody to do some scouting with. Let's see, let's check in Eastern China. 190,000. Okay, or 190 armies. Let's check Siam. 68 and jungle. Cambodia. Good grief. Ironically, Eastern China or let's look at Korea again. Yeah, they're going to be the easiest one, but we're already committed down here to Indochina. Alright, so let's do this. Alright, let's do this first. 9 more armies, okay. We are going to take Hawaii, even though that's going to anger the United States. Or we're going to try to take Hawaii, I should say. So let's send
You should not be cleaning this up. You want a banana? Okay, you got a banana.
All I want to do is get an exact number in here. And then, which we probably won't get an exact number either. But that's all I want to send. That's fine. Alright, we're sending 100 armies to Hawaii. Let's secure it. And then we have 95 ships left. So, I'm going to send forces to Indochina. So 95 armies there. Alright.
Where's he going?
See what we can do.
That's my thing.
Okay. Excellent. So, move our fleets back to Japan. And I'm not ready to go on an offensive there yet. We're going to wait another year. In the meantime, well, we can do this. Send 50 ships. And 42 armies over to Indochina. And it always makes a mistake there. Yeah. Now I'm going to send just so I'm going to send 30 fleets back. So that'll, with 25 fleets and 51 armies, Hawaii will be secure at least for a little while. And we'll see how America likes that. Take that, America. Take that. I always promise people, I always admonish people. No politics and religion on the channel, and yet there I go, being political again. Okay. Alright, see what this looks like. honestly, if you've never played, or if you did play the older game back in the 80s and 90s, well, 80s, I played into the 90s because I loved my Apple IIc. Rest in peace. But if you played it back in the day, the gameplay is more or less the same thing. There are little other tweaks, but from what I can remember, basically this is it. And oh, I should go move these fleets back too.
You go find it with Bus.
Go.
My little one's being very demanding at the moment.
Get up. Get up. Okay. There has to be gas bread then. Yeah.
We have about 30 minutes left in the. I think we've been doing this for about 30 minutes, so 30 minutes left in the stream. I appreciate you stopping by. Playing Colonial Conquest. Lots and lots of fun. If you like this sort of thing, I'll be streaming every Tuesday. Well, I stream every Monday through Friday from 8 to 10 Eastern Time. Currently I'm streaming Master of Orion. But every Tuesday I'm going to pick a game and stream that. And then upload it later. Record it, upload it later. Just so that get a variety of games, see what people like, enjoy. I don't know how big the Colonial Conquest community is, but I'm sure it has one. Alright, so we're planning really for next turn. There are 155 fleets already there. We're just going to pour troops in Indochina and begin advancing. Excuse me a moment. Economic crisis. Oh no, I've lost 10% income in Hokkaido. Apologize if I pronounced that incorrectly. It says fortify Hawaii.
Gotta stop my
Alright. Let's just build. So probably have a big enough fleet at the moment. We'll probably call it to train on army building next year. Okay, so I am. What's your deal? Good. Great Google movie. Alright. Cambodia it is. Try to subvert. I have subverted one army. Fantastic. Alright. Well, I already have. we could do this. Now we could do this. We can move troops into Indochina. So okay. Excuse me, to Cambodia from Indochina. And then we can take troops from here, move them to Cambodia. We will send 100. How about that? And hopefully that will be enough. They won't work together, so one will attack before the other, I do believe. We'll see how that works. I don't believe they work together. Or they did, I don't know. Do we attack ourselves? Alright, excellent. First thing we do is the forces back here. Gotcha. Which gets really 10 because we probably will be expanding. Oops, do the math, Sean. There we go. Do the math, old man. Do the math. I don't have any faith that we can. But you know, let's go ahead and move reinforcements in. And then we'll try to bounce Siam. I have total knowledge on Borneo. Fantastic. Okay, so we can go in and grab Borneo next year. That's a good sign. I'm gonna push on everything but math is hard. Actually, it's not that hard. Let's see if we take it. Get ready for battle. And we do. And losses were heavy, but not too bad. No, so we're going to go into... we can try taking Malaysia. I think that it doesn't hurt to be aggressive, except that all those people I'm killing probably don't like it, but... Just do this. Now, Japan's armies are pretty good in comparison. Oh, okay, so we can actually check the score. Oh my goodness. France has got, France is doing pretty well. Germany's doing pretty well. Oh, well, who's first? Me, I'm first. That's right, we're trying to get to 500, so we've got 18 more minutes, or 17 more minutes, see if we can win this game. Let's do this. Did it. And there we go. Japan wins. Okay, well that's not too bad.
You get your shirt?
So that's Colonial Conquest. Pretty basic level. I hope you enjoyed it. Nimoid is the name, it's the company name, I guess. We can check out the credits here, I guess. Credits. Argonaut Interactive. Designed by Dan Kermack, I guess. Kermack. And you can go to their websites. So, I guess that's all for today. I appreciate you stopping by. I didn't realize I was going to win that quickly, but being aggressive gets you where you need to be. That's why it's a good idea to play with higher points, or you can here, I'll show you. Actually, let's take a moment to do this. You can play with point totals. You can also bump up the AI, which makes them more aggressive, especially towards you. Playing with the different scenarios can make it more difficult as well. But hope you enjoyed it. Hope it encourages you to play Colonial Conquest, because it is a good little game. You can get it. I enjoy it. So there you go. And I wish everyone to have a very good afternoon. Bye. Old man out.